Pre-K. All right, it is time for a lesson, and our lessons this week are going to be review lessons, which means we're going to go over things that we already learned earlier in the year to make sure that you remember them. So it's the very last week of school, so that's why we're reviewing we just have a few more days of school, and then you're done with the school year. So I'm going to show you here's a pattern. We're doing patterns. Here's a pattern up here, and the number one thing you need to remember with patterns is that they repeat. They repeat, which means, what would you do if I said repeat after me? Circle, circle, square. What would you do? You would say what I just said, circle, circle, square. So that is repeating. Patterns have to repeat. If I ask for a pattern and you give me black, black, red, red, and that's it, is that repeating? Nope, that's not repeating, so it's not a pattern. To be a pattern, you would have to do it again. You have to repeat it. Black, black, red, red. You have to repeat it. Now it's a pattern. Black, black, red, red, black, black, red, red. And it can go on and on and on and on and on and on. Okay, so I have a pattern up here. I have a green, blue, green, blue, green, blue. Okay, do you know what kind of pattern that would be called with letters? Would it be A, B? So my greens are A's, my B's are blues. A, B, A, B, A, B. So it goes over and over and over again. A, B, A, B, A, B. Green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, green, blue. And it can go on and on and on for a long, long time. So that was the first pattern that we learned. I think everybody knows that one really well. Another one that we learned is A, B, C. So I have my green is A, my blue is B, and my red is C. A, B, C. So is this a pattern by itself right now? It's not, because it's not repeating. It has to be repeated. So to repeat it, green, blue, red, I would go green, blue, red. Now it's a pattern. Now you can go on and on and on. Green, blue, red, and on and on. Okay, so that's A, B, C. The other one that we worked on this year is A, B, B, which we just did that with black and red, but green, green, blue, blue. Then you'd have to have another two greens, green, green, and another two blues, blue, blue, on and on. You can keep repeating that and repeating it and repeating it because it's a pattern and it just repeats. So if I gave you blue, black, red, blue, black, what would come next? Okay, so first you have to find out what you're repeating, right? So blue, black, red. The whole thing isn't repeated again, but what about blue, black? Do you see blue, black anywhere? Blue, black. There it is right there. So blue, black, red, blue, black, red. It's an A, B, C pattern. A, B, C, A, B, C, blue, black, red, blue, black, red. Next would be blue, black, red. Every single time. It's got to be the same. Okay? So those are those patterns. And the last time we did patterns, I told you that patterns can be anything. They can be anything. They can be A, B, C, D. They could be A, B, B, B. It could be A, B, C, C. It can be anything as long as it repeats just like it did before. Okay, so what you have at home is our spring patterns, where you just color the pattern. You just pick how many colors you're going to use in your pattern. So let's say I want to use 3 colors in my pattern. I want to use red, green, and blue in my pattern. So I want my pattern to be A, B, C. All right, then I want to repeat that. So I have to go back to the beginning. My first one was blue. blue, 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 red, green. Okay, can you see that? Blue, 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 red, green. Blue, 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 red, green. Next would be blue, blue, blue. Okay, so on your pattern worksheet, you can pick any patterns you want to do. If you want them all to be A-B patterns, then you make them all A-B patterns. If you want them each to be a different pattern, that is fine too. If you want them all to be ABC or AABB, you get to choose what kind of patterns, as long as it has to repeat, right? So if you have 6 things to color and that's not enough to repeat it a second time, then you just repeat it as far as it will go, okay? So I look forward to seeing those patterns. See you later, guys.